What's going on, backyard bassing fans? All right, tonight we're going to go over just a little bit of jig fishing in the winter. I know we get a lot of questions about, what trailers to actually throw in the winter. I'll tell you guys, I keep it pretty simple. In the wintertime, probably my go-to one is actually going to be something like that. The Havoc baits are really good. There's no flanges on there, nothing like that. It's a lot of dead action. And typically in the winter, that's kind of what you want. You don't want something with a ton of action. You take the crack and crawl from the Googans, or like a bandito bug or rage bug, something like that. It's really going to have too much action. I'm not saying you won't go out there and catch anything on them, but most of the time you're going to look for something that has very, very little action. In the winter, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll actually kind of just dead stick it. I'm going to throw it out there. I don't want that bait moving a whole lot. Bass in the winter are very lethargic. They don't want to move a lot. They don't want to expend a lot of energy to go chase bait or chase any kind of food source. They want something pretty much coming to them, or something that's just swimming by very, very slow, something they can just reach out, grab, and be done. I know in the other videos I talk about, in the wintertime, I'm actually fishing for bigger fish. I'm not really fishing for a lot of the small bucks and stuff like that. If you're going to go out there and spend a lot of time fishing in the winter, it's absolutely brutal sometimes. You go out there, you're looking for one, maybe two bites all day long. So I typically throw a lot of big baits around just for that reason. Now, if you guys are out there, and I know there's some guys that are still fishing tournaments, if you have to go out there in that grind and look for more fish other than just trying to fish for that one big one, a jig is a very, very good place to do it. This right here, this is, one of the moccasin jigs right here. It's their little finesse jig. You can see on the head design, it does have a nice little flat head. So it does stand up, really good on the bottom, and kind of keeps the whatever trailer you're using up in the air a little bit, and just kind of sits there and flows with the water a lot. That's a very good jig to use. I also use their regular flipping jig when I'm looking for bigger bites. But for guys that are out there that have to go out, they have to fish, like I said, if it's a tournament scenario or something like that, and you're fishing jigs and you're looking for bites, go down to that finesse jig, get you a trailer, cut it down. This is that's another Havoc right there. That's what that is. Very, very little movement. Not a lot of action out of those pinchers and stuff like that. Put you that on, cut it down. I think I cut these down almost to about a third of the size of what it is originally, to get it to fit on those finesse jigs. And go out there, and guys, all you want to do is just slow drag that thing and then pause it. It's kind of like fishing a jerk bait. You want a little bit of movement for a little bit of time, and then you want to pause it. You want to wait. A lot of times what's going to happen is when that bait is sitting still on the bottom like that, that's when they're going to grab it, because it's an easy meal. So if you guys are out there, you're having to fish, like I said, pick up a jig. Like I said, check out Moccasin Jigs. They got very, very, very high quality jigs. They're well worth the money. Also, I've got a discount code for them if you guys want. I'll leave it down in the link. That's BYB, capital BYB 81, and that'll get you 20% off if you order from them. But like I said, going into winter, guys, it's going to be a tough bite. It's going to be a tough grind. So just keep pushing at it. Hopefully you hook into something good, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.